Already starting off with a vibe, period. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you guys. This is a timeless message manifesting that this reaches everyone that's on my frequency, on my timeline, the celebrities, the true celebrities, the superheroes, the movers and shakers. Yeah, let's get into it. I already pulled 2 cards for us. And let me go ahead and pull up my notes here, because what happens is, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Empress, and I operate under the moniker of Cleo. And you know I'm feeling good because today I have my hair out, which I never do. But yeah, I'm an oracle, divine, light worker, anchor of heaven on earth. You know the drill. Aquarius. So yeah. I have my downloads pulled up, and I'm gonna kind of like clarify and expand on messages with my oracle cards. This is the deck. I'm using the Dreamscape Oracle today, keeping it real simple. This is my OG deck, and I wasn't really expecting to go live today. I did set the intention to go live this week, but it just aligned today. So let's get into it. Now, these are the 2 cards I pulled, the Selkie and the Koi Fish. So I am going to read that first, the energy. And I guess this is like, yes, this is representative of the overall energy. And we're gonna kind of expand from there. So when I'm channeling and when I'm in my super psychic mode, my ear does this thing and it's like annoying, but I love it too, because although it's like annoying to my human, it's confirmation that I am in my psychic mode. So I don't really mind too much. Okay. Sorry, I had to pause because I don't I felt like I was going to get interrupted, but I guess I'm not. So that's good. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. Okay, let's start with the koi fish. Okay, right off the bat, traveling upstream. So transformation is in your frequency. But internal transformation. And then the external transformation is going to just be like the delayed manifestation of what you've already done inside. Some of you are feeling impatient, and you feel like you're doing a lot but receiving little results. And let me just make sure you feel like you're not getting the results, but like, especially if you're an Aquarius, like you're moving pretty fast. Gosh, okay, this message is for Aquarius. I want it to be like all inclusive, but I guess that this is an Aquarius message. However, if you landed on this video, it is still for you. So there's like heavy Aquarius energy here. So it could be somewhere in your chart, Anyway, yeah, you're like, man, I'm doing my best. I'm trying, but there's something that you're trying to fix or something that you're trying to manifest, something that needs adjusting, and it's just not clicking yet, at least not in the 3D physical world. But it's coming because maybe some of you feel like you're like in like a pressure cooker. But yeah, so basically transformation is here, and it's internal before it's external. So you're probably most likely experiencing tower moments right now. Like, yeah, for sure, you're experiencing tower moments, and you're probably like experiencing tower after tower after tower after tower. And it's like, you're like, God or universe, like, how could you put me in this situation? But you don't recognize that it's to your benefit. Like, it's to get you to really, really go inside and fix what's broken in there. But really, it's not even that you're broken. This is really, really positive. All it is that you're not aligned. So you need to go through an alignment. Like, you need to align yourself. And I'm hearing align your chakras, align your chakras. We're going to put this card down for now. Dang, ear is buzzing. Okay, the next card is the Selkie. I'm a little excited because I'm on caffeine right now. So the last time this card popped up, it was because it was like, it's almost like you're caged and someone is like, okay, let me stick to the core of this. The core of this card is silence. It's still not time to speak yet. It's not time to, it's not time to, you're being called to stay quiet still about your endeavors, and even whatever you're like suffering through, like if it feels like unbearable, it's still not time to share it yet. Like, you kind of just still have to like sit in what you're in. But I mean, this period, I want to say that it's coming to an end, but like it's deeper than that. It's not so much like, it's not that linear. It's not that black and white, like coming to an end. It's like you kind of have to sit in this, and this is your transformation. This is a part of your transformation, is the being still and being held back and being disempowered. And well, you're not being disempowered, but it feels that way to your human. You feel disempowered. You feel like, oh my God, like I'm not able to do anything. I can't move. That's what it feels like. But this is like you're in a pressure cooker, like you're cooking right now. And diamonds are made under pressure. That's very loud and clear. You are a diamond in the making, but overall you're a diamond. And you feel like you can't move, you feel stuck, but you're coming out of that. The stuckness it goes hand in hand with the transformation. And, just to give you an example, it's like the butterfly in the cocoon. Like, the butterfly stays in the cocoon for a while. I mean, the caterpillar stays in the cocoon for a while, becoming the butterfly before it emerges as a butterfly. And when you emerge, you get your wings and you can fly. Okay. All right, that's the first two that we got here. So now let's get into the downloads. God, this must be a powerful message because my ear is going nuts. And I'm like, guys, oh my God, and I'm looking at butterflies. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to get through this. Whew. I must be very fucking powerful. Because what the hell? All right, first download is you are overqualified. Believe in yourself and take the jump. So yeah, there's like some things that you've been wanting to do, but you just don't feel qualified or adequate. But the truth is that you're overqualified. You have literally everything you need. You are just literally, the only thing you need to do is show up. And there's like heavy take the jump. That's loud, and the frequency is that you need to take the jump. You're afraid to take a jump because it feels scary and you are doubting your ability to show up. But like, that's all you have to do is show up. Like, just show up. Like, come as your best self and set the intention to succeed. Yeah, come as your best self. Set the intention to succeed in whatever you're doing and show up. And then when you show up, it will be clarified what it is that you need to do. And then you're probably gonna be like, oh my God, this is so easy. And I was psyching myself out for no reason. Take it out, take it how it resonates. The next code is, if you extend your services to the world, you extend your life. More love, more life. Oh my God, okay. Fuck, I gotta hold that because like I feel that for me. Like there's something that I'm supposed to do, and I'm taking my baby steps, but like, and it's so funny because these messages are like, I give these messages to myself, like I'm broadcasting this so that like past me or future me has access to this and knows how to navigate her reality, uh, or his reality, all versions of me. So that just hit me like a ton of bricks because like even last night one of my friends was suggesting that I like take on this new business project, and it's something that I've considered for over a year now, but I was doubting my ability to show up, the over, and it's like I'm over. That feels good. That feels good. You guys, I'm so dramatic, but like it's because I can feel. I'm an empath and I can feel, and like I feel you guys. I know you need reassurance, and like this is it. Like don't like let this go over your head. Please receive this well, because like what I'm giving you is the truth. Like I haven't even eaten today. Let me tell you something. My gut is like my gut is my connection to source, and like what's in it really can like warp my connection with God. And like this is all I've had. This was my protein shake, so just full of nutrients and vitamins, and coffee, which really accelerates my psychic abilities. Coffee and alcohol really accelerate me and activate me for whatever reason. But I'm saying this just to say, like, my channel is clear, baby. So, like, basically, what I have personally been doing to extend my services to the world is stuff like this, like going live on YouTube. This is a brand new channel, as you guys can see if you're watching this video. This is a brand new channel that I just started. I have another channel with like over 800 subscribers, but it has an energy on it that I'm like, no, I need fresh energy. I need to extend myself in a different way. So stuff like this, going live on TikTok, live, like that's a big one. Use your voice. That's a big one. Use your voice, go live, use social media for what it is, a tool. Don't be a consumer, be a creator. And yeah, it's not bad to consume, but like some of you have been over consuming and not creating. Like there should be a balance. And like honestly, who I'm speaking to, you guys are geniuses and you've been doubting yourself, and you have so much to give the world, and you are sitting on a bank of internal wealth, and you just need to get it out, like spit it out, so that like if you're having some kind of like financial difficulty, it's because you're not expressing your internal wealth. Your internal wealth is being hoarded, and you're not exposing your internal wealth enough. Like for you to have financial abundance, all you're doing is expressing the wealth that's already inside of you. There's nothing that you're experiencing in your external reality that's not already inside of you. And also to follow that up is like one of my spiritual advisors reminded me recently that we are our desires. I'm going to say that again. We are our desires. Like we can't even separate from our desires. And she said, you don't get what you want, you get what you desire. And that was so powerful for me because it holds you to such a high level, like literally the highest level of accountability. When you look around and you see your life and it's looking a certain way, and it's like, oh, my life is like this because this is what I desired. So if you feel like your life that you're experiencing isn't what you desired, then you have to do some deep subconscious reprogramming. Like this isn't like go get a new job or work more or show up more. Like it's not like a force. like how they teach you in the physical world, how they program us. No, this is like a realignment. And when something is off in your external reality, it's because something is off in your internal reality. And that requires a high level of accountability. And some of you actually need to fast. When I'm talking about the gut and gut health, a lot of you need to fast and just take a break from the foods that you've been eating. And some of you are actually escaping through food. So, like, a, to get back into alignment, you need to repair your relationship, like revisit and repair your relationship with food. Okay, so the next code is wait for inspiration. No more need to overuse your mind. You are the genius of society. So similar to a computer. So yeah, Aquarius specifically, we are the geniuses of society, and our minds can actually act as a jail for us. Spending too much time in the mind, and like I'm going to use myself for an example here. I'm constantly taking in information. Like I'm literally a computer. I'm a computer, but I'm also a god, and I struggle to be human, right? And well, not anymore because words have power. So I'm learning how to be more human and to be more present and to be just like more like at ease and enjoy the human experience. Like we really have been taught to suffer in this experience. And it's like, no, that's not what my ancestors worked so hard for. My ancestors didn't like bust their ass and pave the way and break down bricks and chains and really actually suffer for me to come and suffer as well. Like there's no way. And if you like, I don't have any children, but like when that time comes, I'm not bringing children into this world for them to suffer. I'm bringing children into this world, and like when it's time, I'm paving the way for them to have an easier path. You know, they're like, oh my God, I'm ranting, but to bring it back, don't overuse your mind. Your mind is a tool. That's it. You're not your mind. Your mind is a tool. So like what I'm getting is like that's it. You're consuming a lot of information. Consuming a lot of information and overusing your mind, and then like you're stuck in your mind and nothing in your reality is changing because you can't get out of your mind and start producing or start living, right? Because let's say fuck that word produce and like just talk about creating. Okay. And like when it comes to business and finances and living your best life, your particular vehicle to do this is through creation, just pure creation and channeling and just being so creative, like tapping into your inner child, embodying and empowering your inner child to come to the surface. As we age, as we get older, we're programmed to separate ourselves more and more and more from our inner child. So I would recommend some inner child healing and integration. And a very easy way to heal your inner child is to do things now that your younger self would have wanted to do. A lot of us forget that we need to have fun. I look around at people in this matrix, which I mean, I really do seek to get out of this particular matrix, like where I live. Like everyone is so fucking dense here. I'm actually relocating. I'm relocating to, I won't say. If you don't already know where I'm going, then I won't say. But I am relocating from where I currently am because the energy is like, it's weird. Like I live in a vortex, and it's like you have to like have a certain type of like system in place already for you to thrive in this vortex. And I don't have that system in place. I need to actually build that system. So that's why I'm being called to relocate so I can go to more fertile, more high vibrational and less dense energy so that I can build this system for myself. I did start building it already, but I just feel like the takeoff is yet to come. So, when I said wait for inspiration, it's like don't take too many actions. Like in my Patreon, which I just no, I'm uploading episode 3 today. I haven't launched my Patreon, but I am launching it. If not this week, then next week, because I am, as an Aquarius, a perfectionist, and I want to make sure that I am bringing like the utmost value to my audience. So, but it's lit in my Patreon, like for real. So I'm uploading episode 3 today, and I was discussing some important things. So like in my Patreon is like the future. Like this is great because it's live and I'm able to talk to you guys and give you messages and codes. Like I do represent the future. That's why my name is Cleo the future. But like if you want to go even more into the future, or not so much like the future, but like if you want to be ahead energetically, definitely subscribe to my Patreon, because like keys, okay? Next code is your relationship with yourself is a priority right now, and it sets the tone for any external relationship. So, yeah, that is what it is. So, I know people talk about self love, and it's such a gimmick, and it's just such a market right now, but I'm not talking about the stupid ass self love that you see on social media. I'm talking about genuine fucking self love, like being honest with yourself about what you need and giving it to yourself, and not being codependent and not relying on any fucking source to give it to you, and like really knowing who you are and not deviating from that just so that you can fit into society, and like eating food that is genuinely nourishing and electrifying your body, and making sure that you're drinking enough water, and making sure that you're smelling your shit to see like, oh, do I smell really bad? Like what's going on? Like your shit should not be choking you in the toilet. Like you shouldn't be on the toilet choking in the fumes that your shit smells. You know, what does my urine smell like? Like genuinely, what does your urine smell like? Because your urine and your feces will tell you about yourself. And like I told you, the gut is a channel. Like I'm not making this shit up. You guys have heard that your gut is like your second brain, your second mind. Your gut is a remote control system for your subconscious mind. We're living life unconsciously. For like a lot of our what we're doing is, and I'm not speaking for myself, like literally every single action I take is pretty conscious right now, because I am in a stage of transformation and hyper awareness of my reality, because I am changing it. But yes, your relationship with yourself is a priority. So like you really got to focus on yourself. And like for those of you who are, I'm just going to stick to the core and not get too specific. You really have to focus on yourself. And I know that some of you are afraid to take the focus off of others and to put it on yourself, because for some of you, it's not something you've ever done before. But you have to be brave enough and like take your focus off of whatever it's on and focus it on yourself. Do this as soon as you freaking can, as often as you can, and just be with yourself. Just be with yourself. Some of you don't even take 5 minutes in absolute silence just to be. Okay. The next one is you cannot care what other people think right now. Like literally remove the desire to consider from your mind. Yeah. So even when, let me slow down. It's pretty self-explanatory. Like you just can't care. Like you're in a process of transformation. And let me tell you something, the people that are closest to you keep you who you are, right? So it would behoove you to like pretty much separate yourself from everyone that you've ever fucking known, and willingly go into hermit mode, whether it be for 3 days or 3 weeks or 3 months. Who fucking knows how long it's going to take you. But you just can't care what people think. So if you can still be around people and turn off your care meter or your consideration valve, then more power to you. But if you're like hypersensitive like myself, you're gonna really need time alone, just for the self rediscovery. That's the energy we're in. We're in an energy of self rediscovery. It's a coming home. It's a coming home. I have a playlist, a Spotify playlist, linked down below in the description. And well, I'll have my Spotify profile linked down below. And you want to go to the Come Home playlist and just listen to it. And I promise you, you're going to remember things that you forgot and you're going to see yourself in a new light. So you're welcome in advance. The next one is subconscious reprogramming is the key right now, fertile soil. So just take a look at everything that's going on in the world. You know, I'm not going to say anything actually because AI is listening, but you see everything that's going on in the world and it's giving like unprecedented times and like what the actual hell is going on, right? But what you're witnessing, which that's another code from another thingy, is you're witnessing the rebirth of a new matrix. So this is fertile soil, right? You're witnessing the demolition and the kicking up of the soil to now fertilize the soil and build again. So this is a perfect time. Like this time, if I could just give you an image, it's just a blank paper. It's a blank canvas. And you truly, 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 truly have the ability to create the life you desire, which is why staying off of social media as much as possible is key right now, because Web 5 is here and technology is interacting with you subtly and picking up on your emotions, your facial expressions, your pulse, your body heat, the changes, your external and internal changes as you're perceiving media, and feeding you more of what you're addicted to. You ain't got to take my word if you don't believe me. Just go watch a few videos of Elon Musk talking about it. So, like, if you don't know what Web 5 is, please Google it. Because if you don't, you're living under a rock. I love you, baby, but you are. And like Web 5 is here. It's like, it's not one of those things like where it's coming. No, baby, it's here. The technology is actually building your reality for you. What do you think the blockchain is? These are the building blocks of the new reality, blockchain, metaverse, cryptocurrency. The head honcho just died. You know who I'm talking about. I don't want to say it. One of the head honchos just died. In our lifetime, do you know how many people have been born and died and been born and died and been born and died while she was alive? Billions. The fact that you are alive during this shift, don't take it for granted. I mean, this is a big deal. This is fertile soil. You are witnessing the end of an era and the ushering in of a new era. Okay? So I'm about to pull another card before we continue with the codes, because now I'm going to go to page 2 and we're going to continue with the messages. All right? There we go. Perfect. Oh, I freaking love this card. Okay, we have the seer. So, let me take some time with this. Okay, what's coming through number 1 is seeing with your eyes closed. Your third eye. You see that? You see how her eyes are like white out, but she has that third eye right there. It's golden. This is a time to see with your eyes closed. Trusting your intuition. That's how you see with your eyes closed. Trusting your intuition and strengthening your relationship with your higher self. You see that? Let me show you. See how she has the snakes? And I have a Medusa on my neck. I don't know if you guys can see it. And I'm a seer, hence the shades. And baby, I really don't need my eyes. But this is a time for you to see with your eyes closed. And like, again, the social media, there are things like, I don't even know. When things are brought to my attention, it's so divine because I'm not on social media. I just create and then I get off. But you're not even going to be able to trust what you see. There's the sky. You know how they're putting that shit in the sky? They've been spraying the sky. There's so much I can tell you guys. Oh my gosh. Like, What you see with your eyes, you're not going to be able to trust. But I'm not going to get too much into that because I really want to go deep on my Patreon, because like there are certain things I really cannot say on YouTube. But like, yeah, you're going to have to trust with your eyes. So let's continue with the codes here. Oh yes, I did that. Fuck yes. Oh my God. So I went live on TikTok last night and that was lit. I had like over 300 viewers and I was so shocked because I haven't gone live in almost a year. Another card just came out, octopus. We're gonna clarify that later. All right. Okay, boom. The first code here is FOMO is killing your present moment. Do you understand how long you need to stay alive? So yeah, back to the social media again. There's FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Take a break and stay off of social media, okay? Because it's gonna kill your present moment quite literally. And there's like this doomsday narrative. Like, oh my God, the world is ending. No, there is a shift, okay? And some of y'all ain't gonna make it, but I am. I am. And you are too, if you desire to. And like, there is so much life to live. They're creating all this FOMO and oh my God, the world is ending. Do you know how many years? I'm 28 years old and I'm not gonna die until I'm probably like at least 120. So I'm gonna be here for a long time. So I really can't feed into that FOMO narrative. And just think about like what trends and what doesn't. Like just like the BBLers, all the bitches that have the BBLs, it's not a vibe no more. It's not a vibe no more. Haven't you seen that the Kardashians are all shrinking their bodies again, getting rid of all the excess fat because they not it no more? But back in the day, just like what 50 years ago, it's like skinny bitches are in, then curvy bitches are in, then SpongeBob looking bitches are in. It's like y'all keep on changing with the times and not staying true to yourself. So fuck that FOMO shit and get back to who you are at the core and stop letting social media shape your reality. It's embarrassing. I know people personally that like literally they are embodiments of whatever is trending on social media. They are an embodiment of whatever is trending on social media. Do you know how embarrassing that is? That means you have no control over your reality. That means you have no control over who it is you are tomorrow. Who it is you are is based on what you're perceiving on social media. So stop. You have a long life ahead of you. And what sustains the what stands the test of time is authenticity in nature. Believe it or not, authenticity in nature is what stands the test of time. Quality fabrics, I'm channeling right now, but like quality fabrics like cotton, okay? All this new age fast fashion shit is made with toxic chemicals. I just saw 3303. Okay, cut it out. Okay, next code. You have more than one birthright. Two powerful people come together to have a child, has everything to do with building an empire. Your partner is your ally. Okay, so there's a new relationship narrative that's coming in. Hence this octopus. Let's clarify the octopus before I continue with this. Let me play a song. Okay, I can't play too much. Y'all know how it is, but check out my Patreon because we gonna get lit over there anyway. The octopus is a highly intelligent invertebrate whose skin contains chromatophores, which allows the octopus to adapt in any situation. They are a symbol of multitasking due to the actions all their limbs can handle at once. If the octopus has come into your life, it may be time for you to juggle all the tasks you have going on right now. Make a list, set some priorities, and get at it. The ability to camouflage themselves allows them to slip under the radar, wait for their and wait for their desires. You can call upon the octopus energy to help you wait until the right moment to get what you want. Ooh, I'm keeping this card close to my heart today because this is very representative of what I'm going through. Meanings: time to prioritize and get things done. Patience and intellect lead you to success. Take it how it resonates. So yeah, there's a new narrative with the relationship thing, and it's like, you're not dating for lust, for sex, or like marriage based on like the old timeline. Y'all, the old timeline has died. It's dead. Oh, it's dead. It's gone. It's bye. Bye bye. It died with the head honcho who just left. It died with her ass. Okay. There is a new sheriff in town. Yeah, like now when you're dating, you're dating for like, I keep getting power couple. Right? So again, I want to affirm that this message is for the people who relate and who are on this timeline. So you're not dating like for the stupid bullshit that people used to date for, right? And if you're single and you've been waiting for like that power couple, like you've been waiting like for me, right? I'm single. And I'm surrounded by a few, like, I don't know if they're divine masculine or not, but that's how they feel, right? But I'm waiting to know, like, okay, this is the one. Like, this is who I'm going to build with. This is who I'm going to make a baby with, babies, plural, with, and like, do the damn thing. And I have no intention of just like getting married and buying a house in America with the white picket fence and the 401k, like all that stupid ass bullshit. No, I'm about to take over the world. What? Can you call our pilot, Bruno, fire up the jet? Okay. We got to go to Tanzania real quick. Like that type of energy. Like we got the nanny on deck, maybe 2 nannies, and we got our babies like right here. There's no leaving the kids at home. The kids going too. The kids, English is not even their first language. What you talking about? My kids know how to speak 5 languages. It's that kind of energy. It's like private tutors, private education, private, intentional everything. Like what kids eating from the garden on our estate. Everything is on the estate. We're growing our own food, own everything. What you're talking about, private chef, that type of energy, like real big boss, like we run this shit. This is an empire energy, right? So 2 powerful people. So your children, the birthrights they receive are through both of their parents. It's not like one strong parent and then one supportive parent. No, it's 2 powerhouses coming together. Let me tell you something. Don't dim your light. I know you guys are used to having to dim your light because you love people and you want to keep them around, but you have to be so small just for them to still fuck with you. Nah, that's dead. There's no more, oh, I'm going to be so small so someone's so fuck with me. Stay big. And as a matter of fact, beam your light. That's how you're going to attract your partner. Beam your light. Beam your light. If somebody thinks you're too much, and just be okay with that. Like, I'm sorry that I'm too much for your small ass. So stay in your small ass lane. Stay in your small ass box. I'm a motherfucking god. I don't fit in no box. How about that? And it doesn't matter how it comes across. It doesn't matter how that person feels. You know how many people told me that I'm spicy? Oh, you're so spicy. Oh my God. What are you afraid of? Please get out of my face. You must not have ever been around a motherfucking God before in your life. Damn. You know, I'm in a position of my life that I don't too much care for, but I know I'm coming out of it. I'm like in that spot of transformation. I'm in worlds right now. And I'm actually blogging my experience because there's been some crazy shit happening, y'all. But what was I gonna say? That I'm in between worlds, and like the reason why I'm shedding my old reality and why I don't really like what's going on is because this is actually a result of me being someone that I'm not just to keep certain people around. But I've come to the realization that it's like, no, I am so serious about my desires in this lifetime because Don't know how much time you got. Don't know how much time you got. So like, I don't have time to play around with you bitches no more. Either you with it or you're not. I'm on a rocket ship. Fuck the car. Fuck the plane. I'm in a motherfucking rocket ship. I have no desire to make myself small just so that you can feel good about yourself. Do the internal work, just like I've been doing. Do the work so that you can resonate. I remember seeing this girl on Instagram a couple years ago when I was still on Instagram. She was talking about she posted a picture of herself getting on a private jet. And her caption, this isn't verbatim, but it was along the lines of get it for yourself so that you can relate. You know what I'm saying? So all those energies of like jealousy and envy and la 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 la, it's like kill that noise. Kill that noise. Strengthen your own self. Like, I want to get specific, but I'm going to keep it easy because I'm being mindful of the energy that I put out. But moral of the story is I personally am tired of making myself small so that other people can receive me. Your portal is too small and I am too fucking big. I have no desire to shrink myself to keep you around. If anything, I want to beam my light and grow as tall as I can so that the people who are on that level can recognize me. You think they're going down? Do you think, man, you think the true powerhouses and movers and shakers and the 1% of this entire world are looking down, 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 down to the little small people so that they can be like, hey, hi, how's it going? Let's go get coffee. Let's resonate. No, they're hanging with fellow one percenters. They're hanging with fellow movers and shakers, right? And so for those of you who have been shrinking yourself so small, you're not even going to be able to find your soul family, your soul tribe. Okay, my soul family and soul tribe are the new celebrities. They're the movers and the shakers, and they're the 1% of this planet. And I'm aware of that. And I know that although my reality is delayed, I'm still going to show up for this live right here because I'm setting a foundation for my future. Okay, I'm sending out a vibration so that I can start resonating with my people. We can start resonating. I can get on that frequency and I can fly, baby, on my rocket ship. I ain't waiting for nobody no more. You know that feeling like you're ready to soar and you want to pull and take everybody that you love with you? I'm sorry, baby. Reality check. You can't take everyone with you. It just is what it is, right? Okay, next one. Consider the refinement process. How can I expand on that? So that piggybacks on the whole pressure cooker and diamond thing that I was talking about. You're going through a period of refinement. You're in your cocoon so that when you go out into the world, ooh, it's giving me the tinglies. That's it. You're being refined. That's all it is. That's where this discomfort is coming from. The discomfort is coming from the refinement process. So just consider that that's what this is. Okay. The energy of abundance shares, right? So I had a dream. I'm going to get really, really real with you guys on this. So I'll tell you the dream. In my dream, I was poor. I had nothing. And okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to get interrupted. So in the dream, this is going to get graphic, whatever. I had nothing. And I basically had to have sex with some guy so that he can give me money to buy food. Or I got food. I don't remember. And once I got the food, I came home to my family and who was also poor. And I think there was like 4 or 3 of us at the table. I remember specifically my cousin and like my mother or something. And like when I sat down with my food, my mother was like already like trying to eat my food. Or she told my cousin, like she didn't even ask me. She was just like, oh yeah, Empress just got back with some food. Like, you know, you can go ahead and have some. So I'm like, what are you do you know what I had to do to get this food? I didn't just step outside and get this food. I had to really like to get this food, right? But it was nothing to me. Like I started eating and then I started sharing with my cousin. So when I woke up from the dream, or better yet, when I came back to this reality, what I took from the dream is like, oh man, I'm a giver. I'm so abundant. It doesn't matter what I had to go through to get what I got. As long as I got it, you got it too. That's just my energy. I'm that type of person, like for real. Like if I got it, you got it too. That's just how I am. And so it reminded me of my internal wealth. You know what I'm saying? To literally have so little, what people would consider to be so little, but you're so willing to share, you're so willing to give. It's people like that that are being abundantly gifted right now in this new timeline. Okay, so being stingy, that's not going to serve you. And here's a quote for you, or not a quote, but it's like, yes, generosity begets generosity. So the more you can share, the more worthy you are to receive, and the more you open yourself to receive. Even this, putting myself out there on this platform, going live and speaking to whoever's willing to listen, this is a form of sharing, and therefore I am going to receive abundance in return. I'm going to receive gifts in return. So the more you can share anything, it doesn't have to be material. It could just be your voice. It could just be your face. It could be your body. It can be anything. But the more you share, the more you generate the energy of abundance in your frequency. Okay. Next code. You are witnessing the birth of a new matrix. We already covered that. Okay, so this was a quote, but it struck me, and it's, we met on the open sea. So, gosh, the symptoms are just so freaking annoying of channeling. So freaking annoying, but it's okay. So, so for some of you, it's like, oh, that I'm feeling like the closer you are to the sea, the closer you get to your partner. So I told you guys I'm relocating. So where I'm relocating, I'm by the water. I can't wait. I'm like right by the water, by the sea. It's not a lake. It's literally the ocean. It's a beach. So we met on the open sea. Next code. Things aren't making sense, but they're going to click soon. And that's pretty self-explanatory. Like you're going through some shit and like it's a lot going on and you don't understand and you're like, what the hell is up? But like it's going to make sense soon. So what you can do, the best thing for you to do, and I need to recenter my energy because I'm feeling off. Let's pull a card. No. Oh, just like that. All right. Damn, I can't wait to record the after party of this session, baby, with the music flowing. I got a tinkle, so that's how you know it's almost time to end this. But I only have like 12 more minutes left. So, okay, let me do an intuitive. So let me show you the card. I don't know if I showed you, but it's the path. Okay, there's a path being laid for you. And you, yeah, that's all I got. There's a path being laid for you. So let's clarify with the with the definition. Check out the Come Home playlist on my Spotify profile, link down below. So, paths are birthed by treading across the same area of land over days, months, or years. Sometimes the way is made by a single individual, sometimes large groups of creatures dig grooves out of the landscape. Your spiritual path is unique to your journey. It has many curves, peaks, and valleys. It takes repetition to create a well worn track. When we look back from where we came from, we see how the pattern got made. If the path card visited you today, you might want to look at where you are going. Is it where you still want to go? Make any corrections in the course now. Meanings, keep moving forward. Make any adjustments based on your desires. This is so freaking aligned. It makes no sense. Okay, so that's that. Now, yeah, so things aren't making sense, but they're going to click soon. And then to expand on that is that this is a time to stay true to your core values, your core beliefs. And it doesn't have to be like, just like, oh, I must be a good person and like good energy and good karma. It's that, but it's also like, what does your soul need to thrive? And also check in with your inner child. Get back to your inner child, get back to your intuition, and just get to your core values and stick to that. Like literally, no matter what, don't conform simply because times are tough. And like, don't let yourself fall prey to any temptation right now, because I'm telling you, you're on the cusp of something big and you are going to experience an avalanche of gifts so long as you stay true to your path. Okay, next download. It's time to get paid for the love that you give. Woo. And that just piggybacks on the other code where I said that when you express love, oh, that was probably on the other page. Yeah. That piggybacks on like when I said that like expressing more love and expressing yourself is kind of like whatever it is what that I said. So yeah, it's time to get paid for the love that you give. I'm not going to expand on that. Oh fuck, I have so many downloads and I have like 9 minutes left. Okay, I'm gonna power through these. Here we go. This always happens. It's like I'm flowing, and then it's like then I gotta power. So I'm gonna power and then clarify with some oracle cards. Oh my God, what do you have to do when you have it all? So some of you guys are trying to have it all right now, and you're not acknowledging that life is a journey. And it's like, you will have it all soon, but it's like, what do you do when you have it all? Do you squander it out of boredom? Or do you truly expand and like evolve and grow? Gosh, there's so much, but basically having it all does bring about boredom. And that's how like double energy enters your life. So you don't want to ever be bored. You actually want to consider what you would do if you have it all, because some of you, most of you, whoever's on this frequency, like truly like aligned, you're about to have it all. Can't fake it. It just is what it is. Okay. And then guess what? The next code says make space for gifts. Next code, relax more. Relax, sit down. Reality is the most malleable it's ever been. Use your imagination. Let me tell you guys, before I start my day now, I am doing meditative practices for 3 hours straight. 3 fucking hours. And if you would have told me just 6 months ago that this would be my reality, I would be like, who's doing 3 hours of meditative work? And this is the time. It is your imagination that's creating your reality. And this is the most malleable reality has ever fucking been. Some of you need to create an NFT. Just fucking do it. Make a blob and sell it. Okay? Their plan to destroy you backfired. Yeah, so some of you guys have had people close to you that have literally tried to break you down because of jealousy and envy, and they succumb to those energies, and it caused them to fire some nasty energy towards you, but you're so fucking protected, and you kept up your shield, and you reflected it back to them unintentionally. You're so protected that anything that comes your way, it's instantly sent back to whoever. You don't even absorb that shit. What matters more than what you physically do is the energy behind it and how you feel. Okay? What you consume consumes you. You have everything you need. So, like, that piggybacks on what I was saying about what you eat. What you eat is affecting you more than you could ever fucking realize. The food is weaponized. Be vigilant. You want to talk about spiritual protection? Start with what you're putting in your body. What are you eating? Detox. Some of you guys need a detox. Okay, last code. Be open. Literally, no matter what, you can actually receive from people who hurt you. The gifts you do not see coming, there are gifts you do not see coming. Emotional clarity and maturity are paramount right now. So, like, if something happens and it's like so fucking spicy, you're just like, what the fuck? Like, you feel like someone just disrespected the shit out of you, like, don't even respond. Or if someone that you love and you're really close to has hurt you in a way that, like, you're like, oh my God, this is too much, don't block them. Leave the channel clear. there's this guy that like in my life, and he's like really stressful to me, but we're connected in like a way I've like never understood before. Like he reminds me of my ex only because of like the ex. Let me speak English, girl. My ex and I connected in a way that's similar to like this guy. Whereas my ex and I connected, and it was just like immediately like we're together. Like we didn't even know each other, and I moved her into my apartment, and we just went with each other because it just felt right. Like we just knew it, right? So with this guy, it was even more. It was like we recognized each other on a soul level that was just like, who the fuck are you? And it kind of like scared us. Like we were just like, we don't know who this person is, but we just know that there's someone important, and it's just like, what the fuck? We didn't know what to do with each other. So we navigated we navigated potential realities quicker than most people would, and it didn't crash, but like we had to take a pause, we had to take a break from each other, and like I'm the one who initiated the break because it was intuitive. Like I just initiated it because it wasn't clicking the way that my human would have liked for it to click, right? So I felt like I wanted to block him because that's what I do. That's my toxic trait. That's how I run. That's my defense mechanism. But I was like, no, don't block him. Like intuitively, I knew not to block him. And then in hindsight, I got more clarity as to why I shouldn't. And like something happened that showed me that the channel between us, like that connection is actually still present. Like we're still connected to each other. And I was extremely grateful to know that and to feel that, because it was just like I didn't want him to go away, but I just knew that I was feeling something that was making me feel so uncomfortable. And I think I was actually, well, I know for a fact now that I was like deflecting. Like I was blaming him for something that had nothing to do with him. And it was like I wanted him to be a bandage, and he wasn't available for that. He wasn't available to be a bandage. And that just comes from like maturity, emotional maturity, and being highly like, the highest level of accountability. So I'm grateful that I didn't like completely rip it, because that's what I'm used to doing. But I took a break, and like I feel like we handled it in like a very civil way, just considering how I usually handle things. But yeah, keep the connections open, clearing the energy, resetting the energy. Just keep your channels open and get really good at transmuting energy, right? Because you can actually a fellow reader here on YouTube, she referred to it as like eating energy. Like she'll eat it, and like just get used to that. Get used to like taking negative energy like a champ and just being like, it's all good, and just meeting people with a smile, because they have no idea that you're so fucking powerful and you can transmute energy, and it doesn't even matter. The letter. That's the second time. Okay, we began with the letter. We're ending with the letter. So some of you guys need to start journaling, but more than that, somebody wants to communicate with you. Somebody wants to say something to you, and they're just afraid. They don't know how. Maybe you're the one who needs to open the connection. Okay. All right, we got two cards here. This is the elephant and the fawn. All right, we're going to read intuitively first, and then we're going to clarify. Let me take a screenshot of this really quickly. Damn. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting something from this card, but I'm not going to speak on it because we have limited time. Wait a minute. Okay. Heavy on the fact that there's stars around you, and we're pretty much all stars, celebrities, new celebrities, because the old celebrities are dying. Quite literally, they're dropping like flies. I need to clarify on 60. Let's get the music. Oh my God! Who gave it to me? You put it in your mind. I've been channeling a man from my past, and I don't know why, but I'm just gonna keep letting it come in because whoa. Take time to engage with others. Look towards others who can be loyal to you. Fuck, is this what I think it is? All right, I'm gonna just say that one more time for you guys. Take time to engage with others. Look towards others who can be loyal to you. You know what's so funny? There's a guy that I was talking to yesterday, and he said to me verbatim, he said, "I'm on your side." And that just made me feel so good because I don't hear that often. I don't. I'm usually the villain. I'm usually villainized. But it made me feel so good to hear him say, "I'm on your side." Like that was enough for me. All right, let's clarify the font. Boom! Significant change is coming your way. A new financial opportunity may appear. Okay? So don't be sad, y'all. I know these are tough times, blah, blah, blah. Like, listen, we're diamonds, okay? We were built for this. We were built for this. So cry if you need to. So cry if you need to, but I can't stay to watch you. That's the wrong thing to do. Period. That's Kronos coming through. That's what he tried to tell me. He's telling me, cry if I need to, but I can't stay to watch you. It's the wrong thing to do. Drake, God, y'all get on my nerves. These fucking men, whatever. That's the message, y'all. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Past, present, future. This is timeless. And I'll see you guys in my next video.